One thing you need to remember in sales is that the deal you are convinced is about to go through may not go through for months or years. There's been a couple of times when I've been working on a deal and what seemed like a really sure thing in the beginning took months of back and forwards and calls and visiting them in their different locations in order for that sale to actually go through. So there were two specific examples. One of them was an antique dealer where I had just met him by walking into his store and talked to him about a website. So I talked to him on the first time and I said, hey, you don't have a website. I think this would be good for your business. If you improve the website, he had a very, very bad website at the time. It was all out of place and no information. It didn't look like the antique shop was even functioning still. I said, this website will bring more customers into your store. He thought, oh, this is all good. But it took me going back every month to the same antique store for 8 months. I think I went back to the same store and I built up a connection with him over time. And in the meantime, I'd been helping him with other things. So I went in one day with a QR code that would take people straight to his Google reviews. Or another time I went in and we just sat down and had coffee and talked about the things that he had in his shop. And I built a rapport with him over many months. And what I thought was going to be a very quick sale, I did eventually get. But it took me nearly a year of consistently going in and actually talking to him before I got the deal. Another time, I was contacted while I was working at another agency. This was a large value deal where they were going to pay thousands of pounds a month for Amazon services. And they contacted me before they'd even had any products manufactured. But I didn't know that at the time. So when I'm entering all the details in my CRM and we've had this initial meeting, it all looks very good. It looks like a big deal and I'm thinking, right, that can go in next month's quota. I'm going to get this deal in and that's going to be my numbers. I'm going to make the numbers. And little by little over the next call and the next call, I slowly started to realise how far off launching they actually were. And there's no way they were going to sign the contract for us to build the Amazon store before they'd even manufactured products. There's actually a funny story with that client, which I will say at another time. But you need to remember that the deal that you think is right around the corner may take months and months and months to come through. It might not even come through at all. So don't bank on it until you've actually got the signed contract. But also don't think that just because they're showing all the signs of buying, that this deal will be on your desk the next day. It could take months and months and months.